There is so much peach in this planner. Hey guys, welcome back. It is Julie. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to do another daily plan with me. I am using a 7x9 Plum paper daily in the modern color scheme, and they have decided to torture me in the month of April by making it all peach. When I opened up my planner this morning, it's Thursday when I'm filming this, and it's on the 1st, I was just like, yay, new month, new me. Opened up my planner and I was like, ugh. Okay, it's really not that bad. I shared my thoughts about it on Instagram, and many people decided to let me know how much they love peach. I am so happy for you. So, in an attempt to deal with my feelings, I completely covered up the first day of April. It made me feel great. I used some stickers from the new Chrissy Ann Designs sticker books. They worked perfectly. I really like the way this turned out. However, this is not sustainable for me as a planner. I just kind of like to just plan and go and not really spend a whole lot of time decorating. Like, I don't even know what to put here. I'm sure that I will think of something. I'm not so sure that I have the time to do this daily. In the past week or so, I did try out some daily kits from, let's see, Planner Kate. I thought that these were really cute, the way that they looked. I mean, I think that they looked great. But again, I mean, this was for prom, so there were pictures and things in there. But again, it's just not, this is more my level of stickering in my planner. So that's what we are going to do today. It is Friday. I hope that you guys have had a great week. I have got stickers just flying out of this planner. So I hope that you guys are having a good week. I'm just glad that we've made it to Friday. So let's go ahead and get started. I really have been liking putting the weather here just because I reference my daily more than my weekly. I put the weather in my weekly, but it's kind of nice to have it in my daily as well. So it's going to be super sunny tomorrow, but it's only going to be the high of 57, which is actually kind of chilly for this time of year. I'm just going to put that right on top. All right, there we go. And I kind of wanted to throw this in here because I didn't want to do a whole video on this book, but I took one of my Chrissy Ann Designs binders and I decided to use it for basically all things like, you know, text, things like that. Anything that was pretty much black and white that could go in my planner, that would be sort of an accent to, like, say a half box or something like that. And I also have these smaller sheets. She has this new icon line, like this one is laptops. There's an Instagram one, ones that I could use for YouTube, and then some other ones that just have some text on it as well. So that's what this binder is, and pretty much what I reach for in my daily planner. So I always have this kind of close by, not really like the bigger sticker kits and things like that. All right, so there is the weather. For my top 3, it is going to be the usual medication and vitamins for the first 2. I'm having to write a little bit slower because my arm is still healing from, God only knows what I did to it over the weekend, but it still feels very strained. So I'm writing a little bit slow. And it's, you know, I have to write on this peach color, so bear with me. It's just not a color that I like. Everyone's like, what's your problem with peach? I just don't like it. I'm sure that you have a color that you don't like, and that's fine. You don't see me harassing you. Although if it's teal, just lay off. Teal is like the best color ever. All right, third top 3 is to close my rings. I have been doing really, really well with all of my move goals on my watch, so that has been very nice. And the pen I'm using, before I forget, is the Sarasa Dry in 0.5. You can get this from Cloth and Paper. I'll leave a link down below. But I like this one because it doesn't write like a 0.5 at all to me. It writes more like a 0.7, but it dries super fast on the Plum paper. You don't have to worry about it at all. All right, so next I'm going to move on to my schedule. My new wake up time that has just been kind of coming naturally to me is 5:30, and that's when I focus on my AM routine. And then by 6:30 is when I am usually ready to get in whatever workout, yoga, anything that I feel like doing. That seems to be the time that I actually feel ready to do it. All right, and then 9 to 5 is work, and that schedule has been amazing. Truly, truly amazing. All right, while I'm at work though, at 10:30, both Jesse and Nathan are getting their COVID vaccine, which is awesome. Let me finish writing this. So I believe in the state of Georgia, they've opened up to everyone over the age of 18, I think. I'm not sure, but we get all of our care on post, so we've kind of been going through that system, and there was like a bit of a delay, but now they're finally able to get in tomorrow. So that is happening at 10:30. Another thing that I always just like to mark is happy hour for cloth and paper. I actually have an alarm on my phone for it because I will be in the middle of a work day and not even realize that it happened. And there's just things I don't want to miss. And they always have great like restocks or releases from their subscription box. So if you're not into getting the subscription box, you can always wait and see what individual items come available. I know a lot of people do that, and that's awesome. So that's always Fridays at 3 p.m. Eastern time if you want to check it out. Next up is dinner, which we tend to have closer to 7 o'clock on Fridays, but that is just our dinner time. Typically during the week, it's closer to 6:30, and around 8, I write 8 o'clock, but sometimes it's not till 9 o'clock. We tend to have our movie night on Fridays, and it is killing me to write this slow, but if I try to write any faster, you guys won't be able to read what I write. Now it is time to pick which of these clean color dot markers I want to use. We're just going to embrace this color, and I'll just cry about it some more later. But there is this salmon color, which I think is the one that I'm going to go with. And then there is this, which one is this? Island Coral. We have some test pages in the back. Let's see. I think I've already done these colors before. I think the rest of the colors are actually in my Moxie Life. So let's see. This is the salmon color. Oh, that is like almost red. That's really, I did it right next to red too. Looks like we'll be going with Island Coral. That's just as dark. Maybe I just tapped a little too hard. No, it's just as dark. So there's 2 different colors there, and they are like the same. So let's see if we have another color. There is also this, what color is this? Fawn. That might work with this peach color. Oh, that looks too brown. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with this one. It's super dark. Ugh, why is this so hard? It's because it's peach, that's why. All right. So down here in my business area, I'm gonna put the things down that I need to work on. I actually have a lot that I need to catch up on. This is so dark. This is like Christmas red dark. But this is the area that I like to put all of my content stuff. So of course I'm going to make sure that I share this daily plan with me. Make sure I check my emails, which I am a little bit behind on. Answer any comments on YouTube or Instagram, as well as check my messages on Instagram. I can typically get to most of like my others folders and things like that over the weekend, just because I can spend longer time going through all of that. And then I need to do some graphics in Canva, and I need to work on my content calendar. I am looking at some different options for my content calendar. I just haven't decided which software I want to use, but I'm definitely thinking of going the digital route, just because it's obviously more portable for me. I don't have to worry about what planner it's in, things like that. I just haven't quite, I've downloaded a bunch. I need to see which one it is that I actually want to actually stick with. All right, next up, my to-dos. Don't actually have a lot because Jesse took care of a lot today, like going to the grocery store and all of that fun stuff, which was awesome. But I am a little bit behind on putting up laundry, and we need to focus on the downstairs, the hard floor areas. It seems like our dogs are just tracking in a bunch of mud, grass, and God only knows what, but we have the Bissell Crosswave. It's like a vacuum and mop in one. I'm weird and I still vacuum first anyway, and then I use the Bissell Crosswave, but we have 2 dogs that shed like there's no tomorrow, so we are constantly doing floor things. Like at least every other day. It's absolutely crazy. All right, so there's that. There is something else. Oh, so for tomorrow also, I need to check the time. I'm not sure of the time, but if you are interested in getting the Chrissy Designs Celebrations Collection binder, it is coming back tomorrow. I think it's like there's no time. It's basically until they sell out. So I'll be sure to leave a link to Chrissy Designs down there in the description, but it is like one of my favorite planning tools. It is always within arm's reach for me, so I highly, highly recommend it. It just has a lot of cute things in here that can help you, you know, basically celebrate all the parts of the year in your life. It's awesome. It includes some kits that are holiday specific. There are monthly holidays that are included in here that are really, really cool. And then just a lot of added extra decorative elements on there, which I don't think I've used the April Fool's sticker, and I could have used that today. It's a little late, but we can always see if there is, let's see. Let's go to April and see what there is for April 2nd, which is National Gardening Day. Thank goodness. I might as well use these in my daily because, yeah. Oh, man. National Gardening Day was today. Tomorrow, when you guys are watching this, let's put this back. I can always put it down on yesterday's page. April 2nd is actually World Autism Awareness Day. I love that she includes these holidays. It is also Good Friday. We can put both of those down. And I think that's all for the 2nd. That is so cool. Okay. Put that up there, and then maybe Good Friday over here, which reminds me that the other thing that I need to do is our Easter meal plan. I have not done that, and it's Friday. Oh my God. Okay, I'm not totally sure if we're actually going to go the grocery store order route for an Easter meal, but we'll see. When I get on there tomorrow morning, I will see what it looks like and if I feel like we're not, if it's going to work or not. Typically for Easter, we do a ham and just some nothing too complicated, like cornbread and like pasta salad and deviled eggs, always. We have older kids, so we're not doing things like Easter baskets this year, so the focus will be mainly on family time and food, our favorite things. So there is that for all of my to-dos. This area right here, I have been loving putting my new habits. Not gonna lie, I've been kind of slacking on that, so now is a good time to put them on here. If you haven't watched my plan with me's lately, I have been doing something called a daily delete, which has been a game changer on my phone. I heard of this on the Lazy Genius podcast, and she basically every evening deletes the pictures from her phone. Now, I don't do it 100%. That's not how I roll, but I do get rid of all of the extra crap, like screenshots from stories that I'm trying to share, or, you know, if you're trying to do a carousel of stories on Instagram, it's, you know, back-to-back pictures that you won't ever need again. But all of those things kind of add up. So every night I try to sit there and just quickly delete all of the things that I just know I will not need and are just occupying a horrible amount of space on my phone. So that is that. I am going to listen to a podcast episode every day. I've kind of been doing it during my workout, so it's kind of like stacking my goals for the day, which is awesome. And the podcast that I am absolutely loving right now is a recommendation from Sam over at Happily Housewife, and it is called Under the Influence. I'll put a little graphic right about here so that you guys know what to look for on whatever podcast streaming service you use. But it is so good, and it is kind of talking about like the influencer, like mommy influencer world, and the hot mess. The hot mess on so many levels. But it has been, I think I'm on like the 3rd episode since yesterday when I started listening. It is awesome. I do recommend it. It also kind of reveals some of the darker side of influencers and what goes on in their world. So be prepared for that. All right, I'm kind of happy with this. The peach is, it's going to be a long month. I don't know how many of these I'm going to do for you guys, honestly, because this is rough. I just don't like this color. This color is not my jam. But I can't make all of my pages look like this. This is a bit much for me. I prefer a more minimalistic approach to my planning. All right, that's it, you guys, for this daily plan with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me today. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're already subscribed, make sure that you click that red notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thanks again so much for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.